So it's deadline day. Summer transfer window. Troy Deeney is kind of a speculation of a bid from Stoke. Nothing kind of concrete there. These are just a rumour tab here. We are looking at. He's not bad. Let's have a little scout report. We need a striker. We need a striker quite badly. Not sure how we're gonna go about doing it, but a striker is definitely what we need. I'd even be interested in kind of swapping out Colin for Piro, but nothing just yet. Jordan Graham needs to leave. He kind of fell out of us in the last episode, and yeah, he can leave as soon as possible. Thank you very much. And there is a transfer bid already. I always enjoy the transfer deadline day. One of my favourite days in Football Manager. And Dean, it's just an offer for Dean. Can you offer any wages at all? I know they can't. Yeah, I know they can't. So let's think about what we've got. Brandon Keeler, are you on? He's with us. Under 21s, that's fine. Tommy Fogarty, that's fine. Pharrell Williams, fine. He's just looks like a generic player from what they've done there. You know what, Pergolov, don't know who you are, to be honest, mate. You can go to under 21s. Gordon, we'll drop you down just because you're not in our, not even in the at the club. So we will drop you all down. Let's have a look at what we've got for the club. Josh Andrews, you're going to drop down. So, Graham can go. Harley Dean can go. And Etheridge can go. We'll offer you all out for 0 if we have to. Djukovic, don't have any intention of letting him go. I think he's just love him too much. Cosgrove, you can go though. Anyone who's willing to spend $250,000 on you, you can leave straight out the door. Asking price? Okay, he's not happy with asking price. What are we talking about? What do you think's fair? That's less. That's more than what I offered you out for. Not great. 13 hours left. Brian Lasme. So he's kind of a interesting. Watford. Can we come in and steal the offer? 300k, 3.1 million. Star player. You can be a star player. Don't think he would get a work permit, but it's not come red at the bottom, so we'll see how we go. Luke Garbott at left back. You know, is he going to be better than moving Colin over? We will have a look. I don't even know why I'm looking on this screen, but we are indeed. Clark Harris, 2.3 million. It's a bit much for what he is. Looking at his stats, there's not a lot there. Birmingham Poles, who we got? Better left back. I agree with that. So we have nothing to show for it just yet. You know what? Installments, I don't like doing it. But if we offer out maybe $500,000, and we'll see how that goes. I mean, he looks fine. He's a big guy. I actually like him now. Now seeing how tall he is. I do like him. And he's snubbed a contract from Watford. Does that mean that he wants to join us? I have no idea. There's no one else kind of shown up on here. Deadline day, agent offers. We will have a look at these in a second. Although Xavier's been given a... Like an ace. Nay, okay. 3.8k. Would likely gain a work permit. Love that. We'll agree to that. We'll bring you in on trial. We'll have a look. Dale Stevens. And you're a bit old now for what we'd like, so you're not going to go anywhere. Mark Bowler, Tom Edwards. Ah, it's quite young, Tom Edwards. I wonder how much they would want Stoke. Just have a look. Hey, they want Scott Hogan. Can't do that. Can't do that. Valentin Roberge, a little old for what we need. There's Derek and Romulo Otero. Wow. And where would he play? He's definitely a wing player for us. 10 grand a week. I don't think we can do that. I don't think we can. We can do that. Derek. Don't think we need Derek. Greg Cunningham. No. George Byers. I mean, maybe. Is there anyone at Sheffield Wednesday that we could have a look at? There's Josh Windass. Alan Patterson. He's got good heading ability. Was he at Cardiff before? Was it Cardiff? As I said, there is Josh Windass and Malik Wilkes. Josh Windass is a maybe. You'd be interested? Potentially would be. Now this is a stupid offer. So I'm not expecting this to go down very well. I'll give you Holly Dean and Neil Leverage. How about that? How about that? Alexander or Ignyovsky? Poor. Dan Gosling, no. And Greg Cunningham, we've already said no. Right, Lasme has been accepted. He wants 10 grand a week. I don't even know what if he's any good, but he's 6'4", and he's got some good stats. I can offer 10 grand a week. This might be an issue. How about I'll give you a wage hike. What about money? Do you want money? Can we tempt you with money? Right. We're close to finishing the discussions. I think we are as well. What about if we give you 15%? I don't want to lock it in just yet. Higher appearance fee, higher goal bonus. Ooh. Give you higher of that as well. Is that good enough for you? It is? Okay. We'll see how this goes. I don't even know who this guy is in Football Manager. I mean, physically, he looks very good. Good heading, good finishing. Position, not great. Off the ball's not great, but is that kind of required for a target man? I'm not fully sure. It needs to scout him first to get that, but I mean, it's a striker. Lucas Shaw, I actually really do like Lucas Shaw. Let's compare him to Lasme. Lasme is a lot better. He's a lot faster. You know what? I think he could be a cracking signing there. They think he's a better right winger than he is a striker, so that'll be interesting to have a look at. Josh Windass offer isn't accepted. Let's just throw more players at them. Get rid of loads of high earners. They're not going to accept it because of the wages that are there. I mean, I probably need to send... There you go, unacceptable. What if we gave them $1 million? I mean, again, it's a stupid offer. I know it's not going to get accepted, but just to see, just to see what happens. Reece Berg, ex-Blues player. No, he's not. He's an ex-West Ham player, isn't he? He is ex-West Ham. Not kind of what we're after. Yeah. Who have they signed him from? A Brazilian Red Bull team. I mean, he looked good. I thought he was on 5k, not on no, not in the millions that he's on. I mean, is it smart to look at these players? I don't think it's smart. I don't think we're going to get any work permits. I don't think anything's going to happen with this, but I just need to have a look. He's a big boy. He is tempting. If we compare him to Lasme. Lasme is quicker just. A bit more technical, not as aerial. Not bad. He's not bad. Clever. We'll see if that's a clever deal to do. Corinthians. There's no one here. Really just looking over here on the at the values to see what we get. No idea who that. No idea. Luminese, who have we got? Michel Arujo. Probably butchered that pronunciation, but it sounded fun. He's not interested at all. That's fine. Don't know who you are. Alan. Do you want Alan? No. Kano? No. What am I doing? These aren't even going to get any work permits. But still, we have a look. Always fun to have a look. I think Lasme might be the one. Lasme might be the one. Josh Windass, don't worry, Duke. Not coming to replace you. He's not actually going to join the club. Javier on trial. He's not needed. The only reason I'll be looking at him is to sell. Scott Hogan could be leaving St Andrews. I mean, if someone came in with probably a couple of million. Good. Oh my god, we actually got him. Whoa. What's this? Oh no. Oh no. Well, that's not very good, is it? Duke. That's not very good at all. Oh god. Can't we delay it? We can delay it. Wishful hope. Problem here is the problem is I don't think we'll be able to negotiate with him again. But we give it one more go. Oh, I think that's gonna screw us. That is. How much would it cost to release him? 1 point. Okay, yeah, we are screwed here. Right, Harley Dean. How much fee to go? 1.3. Bridge. 2 million. Okay, everyone's on a lot of money. Mutual termination. Gonna be unhappy. Unwilling to terminate. Oh, okay. I really want Lasme. Now I've seen him. One more. People want Harley Dean, but they just don't want Harley Dean. You know what? The only chance I'm potentially going to have to withdraw the transfer offer, make the offer again, but do that, and offer more. For this season, it's going to cost $1 million, even $1 million. Let's not do it. I mean, if we somehow get a bid for one of our players now, I'm going to be screwed. Yeah, he's gone. Oh. That's not very cool, is it? What about a loan? Can we get him on a loan? With a kind of a future fee of $1 million? I'll pay his wages. That's very, very frustrating, that. That's a shame. That is a shame. I don't know what else we can do there. There's nothing we can do, let's face it. Mark Harris is not a striker. Don't know what our guy's doing here. Any strikers on a free? There's not. Any strikers on a loan? There's Marlon Mustafa. Get him in. I mean, I'm so sad. I am so sad. Try and get him in on loan. Yep, that's fine. We'll make you a squad player. Sad. Xavier's gone to Rotherham as well. Oh my. I know this isn't going to work. Knew this would happen if we only would have held on for Lasme. Gutting. Absolutely gutting. Uh, 4 hours left. This isn't going to work. He wants to go 2.4k. Whatever. Get out, mate. Oh, they've actually rejected the offer now. Oh no. Maybe Lasme can come next time. I mean, he does look really good. If it's just me. But, I'm in a bit of a pickle here. In a little bit of a pickle. What about that? It's more than I want. Don't want to accept this. I'm just gonna cancel it. What am I doing? Alright, back to Mustafa. He might reject this now. It's accepted, we just gotta hope. Oh, Jordan Much, should we bring him back home? He's only 30. I mean, he's had such a varied career there. Oh, you're still 30, I'm really surprised about that. Deadline day, Harley Dean is wanted. Try and get rid of him. I don't think it's going to work. I think we're going to kind of fail here. And we can just sign him at the last second. This is such a... I mean, we did something, at least. No offers for Dean. Countdown's done. I mean, there's no point even offering there. There's such a... I mean, to be fair, it wouldn't have affected anything. I needed to find like 50,000 more. Even if I did this. You want some players? Here you go. Right, Much can come in on trial. It's still the loan offer there as well. Down to the last 15 minutes. Nothing's going to happen here. And it crashes shut. I mean, we'll keep an eye on Brian Lasme. I think he could be a very good player for us. And the screen's different now. Obviously, going from the deadline day back to the Birmingham City colours. Yeah, it's playing with my eyes there. So Marlon Mustafa, or Marlon's in. Made our choice now, and we just got to hope that there's enough there. I think we should be safe for the division. I'm not gonna over-talk that. I think we are safe. Send our assistant there. I think Mustafa might even get a start in this game. So, Willis, professional contract. Stick with what we got. We'll praise Bellingham. Seems to be like the poster boy for us at the minute. And then we got Preston and Swansea and West Brom as well. Three interesting games coming up. Competition-wise, we are 4th. 7 games in, 5 wins, 2 losses. Not to be sniffed at all. 15 points. We're 11 points ahead of the relegation zone. And yeah, that's what we are going to be aiming for. Right, Longello's back. I kind of agree here. I'm going to drop Sanderson and Trusty. I'm going to bring Longello back into the club. In Mustafa. Bielik's there. Bielik's been alright, I suppose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't need both on the bench. That should be everyone on there. We are going to start Mustafa. He's not a target forward. He's more of a pressing forward, so we'll go with that, and we'll just see how we get on. We are playing kind of lower end opposition here. I mean, Mustafa is fast. He's fast. Bit off the ball. Flair and determination pretty decent. 12 finishing's not great. Aggression, he should do a job. But he's no Lasme. But Lasme, in January, he will be joining us. We'll get him in. Now I've seen him, I know I want him. The Birmingham City versus Preston North End. We'll see how we get on. I mean, changing the two centre backs is probably a bit drastic. Changing Long out for Trusty and Roberts out for Sanderson, but you know they played a lot of football, but made quite a few mistakes as well. So, Alan running down the right, can he get the ball in? There's Chong, and it's 1-0. Might be like a little Chong dance that we come up with. You can't even see. See, it's a Chong dance. Fantastic start. We seem to be doing this quite well. Like when we have had a humbling or we lost a game, we kind of start really strong. Great finish by Chung there. Colin, he has been fantastic this season. And quite an easy finish by Chung as well. Hopefully we can just build on this. So Laura, down the right, down our left, back to Hughes. Chased down by Mustafa. Vangelo's on the bottom one with Laura. It's come inside to Anama. Oh, gosh, Anama. Laura's allowed to cross it in, and McCann's headed it from outside the box, and it has just gone over the bar. Still in third. Huddersfield, they've got 2 quick goals there. Jordan Roach and Dwayne Holmes. Maybe Millwall as well. They've just got 2 quick goals on the bounce as well. So Johnson throws it back to Cunningham, back to Johnson. On the left-hand side, he is closed down. Is that Bakuna? It is Bakuna. Over the top through ball, has cut out everyone, but Ruddy's come and collected it. Mark Roberts was kind of caught out there. That's a bit concerning. But Ruddy keeps it hold of it. He boots it out wide, out to the left to Kadra. Chong's going to pick it up in the middle. He's not. He's dispossessed. It's given to McCann, but then Bakuna wins it back for Bielik. Into Kadra. I want to see Mustafa on the end of this. Kadra, what's he going to do? He's going to shoot it, and it has just gone wide. I'm a little bit disappointed with that. Right, Kadra. Going to cross it in. Long at the front post. But Rees has cleared it out. Chong's got it again. Is that the end of the highlight? Normally they are when it's like this. Angelo gets it into Roberts. Roberts to Bielik. Bielik to Colin. Over the top by Colin to Chong. Mustafa's there. Back to James. James to Bielik. Bielik into Colin. We are, again, nice intricate passing that's going on here. Bakuna through to Chong. Is that 2? It is 2. What was the Chong dance? Was it that? That'd be the Chong dance. 2 for Chong. 2 for Blues. None for Preston. And a very nasty work goal. So Bielik out for Colin. Colin into Bakuna. That pass by Bakuna just cut 4 players out there. And Chong with very nice finish. He seems to be kind of thriving in the attacking midfield role now. Kadra to cross it in. Back post is long, but Freddie Woodman flex it nicely. Just interested on Woodman. Who's 25? Let's who's that? Newcastle and Swansea and Bournemouth. He said a pretty. He's been around. Seems like he's been around for a long time, wouldn't it? But the other teams around us are winning as well. I've seen that Blackburn are winning and Norwich are winning. I think Norwich is going to completely run away with this. With this league, they're too good, and to be fair, the loan players that they brought in as well, a no-brainer for them to be in the position that they are. We're just lucky that we're even anywhere near the top end of the table, I think. Bielik over the top to Bakuna. He's going to chase it out, but Johnson does pluck it out the air and clears it out. Akan hits it long, but Long just pick it up. Gives it to Bakuna. Back to James, back to Kadra, back to Mustafa. Bit of a tenacious tackle there by McCann, but the referee has kind of let play go. Josh Onoma gives it out to Hughes, who gives it to Laura. Back to Rees. James wins it, but Kadra's running clear. He's going to give it into Mustafa. Chong's, I think he's offside here. I'm not going to celebrate. I think he's offside. I thought it was offside. I mean, he has gone too early there. With his pace, he doesn't kind of need to do that, but I'm not going to penalise him. He's having a very good game for us. So, and again, he hits it long over to Rees. He's just gone straight through to Ruddy though. Ruddy can bit of dribbling there. I would have expected him to pick it up and boot it long, but he has given it to Long shortly. Long to Bielik. Bielik to Bakuna. Out to James. Into Kadra. What can Kadra do? Is he going to finish it off? It's going to be deflected behind. I think it might be time for Kadra to come off, I think. We'll bring Hannibal out on the left. I'm going to leave Mustafa on as well. Like, he hasn't done anything wrong. He hasn't kind of had the service though either, to be fair. Kadra crosses it into Long. 3-0. Game, set and match. Kadra can now come off for Hannibal. We're going to take Bielik off as well for Gary Gardner. And Kadra will get an assist for that. Long towering header. And put the game long behind. The Preston come back. I don't see it coming. Oh God, Mustafa, what have you done? What have you done? Mustafa. Oh, Marlon. Now this changes up things. We've got 40 minutes. I'm not going to change anything. We're going to change. Well, we're going to change Chong to a shadow striker, and that's it. We're not going to have a striker. We're just going to play as we are. We're 3-0 up. We shouldn't throw this away. They've got an XG of 0.7. Although it's now 0.36. Right, Bakuna, do not get sent off. Let me just pause the game here. We cannot go down to 9. I think Chong out for Bakuna. Hogan potentially can play as a shadow striker. Or we put him as a striker, then make him a deep line forward on support. I think that's probably the better thing to do here. Yeah, I don't really want to. I don't want to put him in as a attacking mid because I don't want him to kind of learn the position. Right, Long hits it long. There's Chong. All this rhyming. Ledson hits it to Woodburn. He gives it to Myton, and he's going to score this, and he has scored this. Right, Roberts, you're going to come off for Sanderson. I need a bit of pace at the back. What have I missed here? Not sure. Is this going to be the turning point? Do we want to go positive? Do we want to go balanced? I'm going to drop it onto balanced. Longello into Hogan. How's Hogan on the booking already? And why is he out at left wing? Not a Scooby-Doo. Let's just sort this out. That's what we want, thank you. Continue. Hogan into James. James into Hogan. Comes back to James. Brown has cleared it. Long heads it into Gardner. Now they're attacking. I'm a bit worried here now. Sanderson picks it up at the back. We need to change our formation. We need to drop a little bit deeper. Long into long yellow. See, there's a lot of longs and chongs going on here. Gardner plays it back to Ruddy. I think this might be a pointless highlight because I made a change. Long yellow. He runs it up and he's just booted it over the top. Like, it's not how we're playing. Dory at the back into Anoma, into Ledson into Woodburn into Alex Myton. He's hit it from distance and it's gone in. Oh my god, what is going on? Don't do this to me, Blues. Don't do this, Football Manager. Well, it wasn't a pointless highlight. Right, more disciplined. Hold shape and regroup. We're going to slow the pace down. I'm going to roll it out as well. Oh, I don't know what we're doing. We're going to throw this away, aren't we? Oh, Hogan picks it up. He's not very good, Hogan. Not sure what's happening here. DRB to Story. To Anoma. Longello is... They're just throwing themselves in. James has thrown himself in. Woodburn. Oh no. Anoma's headed it and it's gone over. Come on, lads, please. Right, we need to demand more shout here. The long ball up to Hogan. Hogan's not doing this. I should have brought on Deeney. There's Hannibal. Oh, he's been stolen by Brown. He's hit it long. There's Myton. He's going to get his hat trick. He's got his hat trick. No. No. I can't believe this capitulation from this team. Five minutes of added time. I cannot believe that. Have you ever seen a game like that? I mean, we didn't lose, but oh my god, we should have won that. I'm in shock. I'm actually in shock. What a crazy game of football that was. What an absolutely crazy game. No words. No words. No words. Oh well. On to the next one. No strikers. Oh, Lasme. Are we still scouting Lasme? Oh, it's in progress still. Oh, it would. Shut up, Ross. Just should. Like, can you believe that? Can you believe that? 3-0 up. Go to bed angry tonight, I think. Dean is at bloody Marlon. I mean, Tyrese Campbell would be lovely. Would he even be interested? He would. I mean, they kind of want. They wanted Hogan. Not gonna happen, but just put the feelers out there. I mean, they've not even lost a game, Norwich. They completely battered us as well. Sorry, was that our first draw of the season? Can I just see this? That's our first draw in 8 games. Fair play. I can't believe it. Don't appeal. He's absolutely thrown his career away here. I don't think I can play him again. That's the problem I have as well. I mean, they want to put Hogan up front. I think it's because I got no one really. There's no one to put up front. Sims, right? Give Simba a go. Duke, you know what? You can go on the bench. Bielik is not playing. Well, he's not feeling the best, so we'll take Bielik off. Put George Hall into there. Josh Williams over Friend, please. What have we got? 1, 2, 3. No, what? Gardner, Hannibal, Gong, James. We'd do that. Hannibal's the cam. Bakuna and Kadra and Ellis Sims. Bellingham. Yeah, you've got to sit there for a bit at the minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, Mark Roberts, you will. I think your pace does let you down. I'm going to go back with Trusty. I'm going to trust you the process, and then we'll go again. I mean, I won't go that far. We need to kind of point the finger at them. Yeah. I just really hope that isn't kind of the downfall. We all know that Football Manager is a morale simulator. The seeing us throw away a 3-goal lead, I'm still seething over that. First 20 minutes, there's no highlights. We've had 1 shot and 54% possession. It's not shouty time yet. We will fire him up. Let's try and do something, please. Not that. Don't do that. Right. They'll score now. They will score. Or I'll get sent off. Right, Chong wins it. He gives it to Langello. Langello runs inside. Gives it to Hannibal. Hannibal back to Langello. Will he put a cross in? Langello's going to run with it. He puts a cross in. Hannibal at the back post. He heads it and he has gone over. The goalkeeper's got a great name. I mean, what a boring game. What an absolute boring game this is. We need to pump them up. Sims has done nothing. He's on 6.8 for some reason. Hannibal's on a 6.4. Probably because he just got his booking as well. Who would come on? We've got Hall and Job. What if Sims can play as an attacking mid? He can't. Oh, I mean, this game. What is going on? Longelo running down the left. Like our second highlight into Chong. Over to Bakuna. Come on, let's get a goal. Let's get a goal. It's a poor cross. Poor cross, but Longelo's back in there. Is he going to pay it back? To Collan somehow. Don't shoot. Don't shoot. Run it in. Run it in and pass. Run it in, pass. Run it in, pass. Own goal. It's an own goal off Wood. We'll take that. We'll take that. We will take that. Nathan Wood, in your own goal, son. Is he the guy from Middlesbrough? I mean, that was all Colin, that was. He deserves all the praise there. Nathan Wood, is he the guy from Middlesbrough? Yeah, I don't really want to make any changes, but I know I've got to, so Longelo, you can come off. I don't want to bring on Williams. Hannibal, we'll bring on George Hall. Seems you've done nothing. Give Duke a run out. Bakuna, not for Job. Chong for Job, Gardner, Williams. No, that's just it. If we could hold on, that'd be lovely. I'm still thinking about the other game. I'm still thinking about that pressing game. Like, how could I have stopped it from happening? I don't know. Right, it's going to happen again. They're going to score. Nidiweni. He passes it back to Manning. Manning runs inside, is allowed. He's going to hit it. We've already saved it. Thank God for that. Calm down, people. Calm down. Put Sanderson at right back. Right, there's 2 minutes of added time left. Don't do it again. Don't fall for it. There's Williams at left back. I don't know why he can't even play right back. There's Long. Don't dawdle. Long's hit it long. Over to Cadro. I mean, our changes aren't even taking place yet. Nidiweni, Harry Robson, Kanu. Long is on. Oh, Condor's got it. No! Oh, he scored. What is happening to this team? Oh, Football Manager, don't do this. I don't want to see it again. I didn't even see it the first time. I don't want to see it again. I should be happy in 5th. I should be happy, but that's 4 points dropped in the last 2 games. Fresh arms. Training tomorrow. How they turned off at the end, I do not know. James out for 6 weeks. There's been, yeah, slams the team. I bloody do slam the team. Dynamics wise, can we do a team talk? Team meeting? I am really pleased at how we've been playing. Yep. Sweet. Go with that. I mean, we're 5th. Like, I can't complain. I can't complain of it. Nathan Wood. He is from Middlesbrough. They've signed him this season. He used to be a really good player in Football Manager, or turned into a really good player. I think this kind of says it all, though. Just looking at our top goal scorer here, Bakuna and Chong has been on 4 goals each. Like, should be our striker. Our striker should be up there. Right, so Tyrese Campbell is a no-no. Right, tactics-wise, James is out. That's fine. It's not fine, but, you know, it'll do. I'm going to start Duke. We're going to start the Dukey boy. See if he can save us. Save our season, Duke. You've done it in real life, now do it in Football Manager life. Takeover could be close. Thoughts are coming in. There's been a breakthrough in the Birmingham City takeover. Discussions between Birmingham Chairman Zhao and Director Semsudin Hazic are going well, and there could be an announcement in the next few days. In a previous spell with Velez Mostar of Bosnia. That's what I'm looking for here. Normally, it used to tell you like the bank balance and stuff, but clearly that's gone. Right, so we've got West Brom and Coventry, two kind of local derbies. They're not the local derbies, but they are two local derbies. Oh, Keller. I mean, no one in our under 21s that will come in and do anything for us. I don't even know why I'm kind of contemplating that there's somehow a wonder kid in the league below, in the team below, I should say. Gavin McCann, are you former Villa and Liverpool? Not Liverpool. You are from. What are you in? Oh, Lasme. I want to keep looking at him. I mean, he is playing this season, at least. Doing okay. I'll have to wait for January. I can't believe that the deadline day kind of toppled over that. Oh, it's on the rocks. Discussions regarding Birmingham City's takeover are rumoured to be going badly. According to 442, talks between Chairman Zhao and I'm just calling him Hazic have run into difficulties with the evaluation of the club. But that's not what you were saying just. News comes as disappointment to many whose thought was progressing well. This is too much like real life, I tell you. Oh. Our assistant thinks that Hogan should be the guy to start, but I don't. Oh. Sims drop off for Cosgrove now. Ruiz Resende is a no-no for Nine. Sanderson. We'll swap you out for Trusty. Yeah, it's all just gone a little bit wrong, isn't it? It's all gone a little bit wrong. You know what? Go out and do it. We had a good team talk. A local derby. See what can happen. Chong, come on. Right in that corner there. Right in that corner. Oh, it was off the crossbar. Nearly though, Chong. It's been quiet the last couple of days, and so is Bakuna. I think they're cracking starts to the season. And it's all just gone a little bit quiet. Which maybe that's kind of caused that form to dip as well. So Swift from a free kick. If Chong can't score, you can't score. Roddy's actually just tipped it over the bar. What a fantastic save that was. And the resulting corner is another highlight. Albright crosses it in. Long tries to clear it out. Diang's outside the box. He's hit it, but it is closed down by Kadra. Now, can Kadra run? That is the question. And Hannibal's there with him as well. Duke's up there on his own. He's just ran himself out of possession. There's Hannibal to Djukovic to Kadra. It just seems too easy. Like, I think that's going to be a goal. Close. Our players, they just seem to lose the ball like a little too easily for my liking. Demand more. Angelo to Hannibal. Again, look, it's just kind of gifted to them. Right, so Wallace down the right for them. He's hit it into a hope area. Chong's picked it up. I want to see Chong's afro. and I can't see it on the match engine, which makes me sad. Long out to Longello. Longello into Bakuna. Bakuna over to Long. Long to Bielik. Back to Long. Again, the nice intricate passing's coming back again, so hopefully this is the team just getting a bit of confidence. There's Bakuna. It's a poor ball. I don't know why he's even attempting that. It's left us shy. Carlon Grant to Jed Wallace. What's Jed Wallace going to do into Carlon Grant? And that's all because of a really poor pass. Wow. The season has fallen off. The wheels have fallen off the car. I don't want to see that. The wheels on the bus go falling off. Falling off. The promotion bus, that is. The wheels on the bus go falling off. Is that 2-0? Is that 2-0? That's 2-0. Oh my bloody god. So what's that? We conceded the last minute of the first half, and we conceded in the first minute of the first half, second half. Oh wow! Sanderson over to Long. Long to Sanderson. Sanderson to Bielik. Bielik out to Kadra. I don't know why I'm commentating. And the game just end now. Back to Sanderson. I mean, we'll go attacking. If we're going to lose, we're going to lose. Right, Long hits it over to Longello. He hits it long. Who is that to? Game match engine. Who was that pass to? Right, Peters to Diang. Diang hits it wide. What a cracking pass that is to Wallace. Cracking pass to Swift. That's 3-0. Okay. We'll skip that. Attacking doesn't work. Attacking doesn't work. That's positive. Right. Let's just relax. It's only a game. Let's just relax. I don't know who that passes to, dude. Chong tries to win it back. Goes back to Palmer. Palmer just heads it back to Chong. Into Bakuna. Back to Hall. Back to Bielik. Bielik out to Colin. Into Hogan. Hogan does score. Boo. Yes. Right. Let's just skip it. We don't need to see it. Let's just get the game over and done with. Although it's good to see that him score a goal. I'll be honest there. It is nice to see. Not sure why Bellingham's over on the left here. I mean, I was going to put on a second striker, but the game's kind of finished here. Right, Sanderson into Bielik, out to Bellingham, back to Sanderson, Kevin Long. Back to Sanderson. I think I might go back to our starting lineup for the season. The team is kind of that red card. No, Hogan into Hall. All out to Bakuna. Bakuna, what's he going to do with this? Please do something. Back to Sanderson. Gives it to Bellingham. Bellingham. Oh, what a poor pass, Bellingham. Be more like your brother, Job. Alright, Swift. Bielik into Bellingham. Into Chong. Can I just show one thing, right? Right, I'll show you after this. 4-1. Whatever. Instructions, right? Play out defense. There's no passing to space. Just work the ball into the box. Why are they trying? It's short of passing directness as well. I don't know why that pass from Longello then. It's really frustrating. Bring it down. Right. Into Bielik. Josh Williams. I mean, we're going to lose it and they're going to go up and score. It's going to be 5-1. What's happened, lads? I mean, I don't even care. I don't even care. 4-2. Just be angry with them. Like there's nothing to celebrate here. We are falling out of the positions into 7th. I mean, our form has been absolutely dreadful lately. Look at this. It all could have turned around with this result here, but it didn't. City late to Swansea as well. It all just seems worse than it is, I think. Right, we'll play the Coventry game as our last game for this episode. Ayo Edun. Don't need him. Alvarez. LA Galaxy. What a random signing that is. Matt Godden. But Coventry could leapfrog us if they get a win. Effort should be dropped. He should indeed. I'm going to attend this now. We're going to be positive. We just got to... Come on, guys. You've got to get a win out of this. Why is my manager got an earring? Oh, it's all going wrong. All going wrong. All going wrong. Right, if he plays 25 games, he gets another. He gets another year. I mean, grab him. Where do you come in? They're trying to say he's top striker, but Ellis Sims, is he not? Is he not the same quality? I mean, Ellis Sims is no, he's not. I mean, he's a bit faster, but. Other than that, Graben's the probably grabbing all the goals. That's what we need him for. We need him to grab all the goals. Draw and draw against Coventry. In another win, we do kind of go back in the hunt. It's just been a weird couple of games, isn't it? No, I just clicked on that. I kind of lost the plot. I mean, Longfellow has played well, but he's not fit. Kuna could do better. Hogan up front. You're not a target forward, let's face it. Advance forward. Colin. To there. Sanderson. To there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I trust he's not playing well. I'm not bringing Holiday in, you can go. You annoyed me too much. Yeah, and Ellis Sims. So, Gillick and Hall, they are knackered. Absolute knackered. But it is what we've got. And it is how we're going to kind of end the episode with this team. Let's just hope. Let's hope we bounce back. If we lose this, then I don't know what to say. I'll be honest. I'm not prepared for us to lose this. So, good start from us looking at the stats. We had 4 shots, 2 corners, and 57% possession. Coventry, they've had 2 shots, 1 on target, and 39%. But there's no highlights. I don't quite understand. Coventry, first highlight of the whole game goes to Coventry. Hall clears it into no one. Hannibal heads it out. Chong's going to head it up to Hogan. Hogan's tiny, he's not going to win that. Kadra gets it. Just run, Kadra boy. Kadra's running. What's he got in his locker? He's crossing it in. Hannibal's there to head it to no one. Bielik's going to head it to no one. Allen's going to head it to no one. Bielik's going to head it to Hannibal. Hannibal up to Colin. Colin should hopefully burst down his right. But just give it to Hannibal. Hannibal bursts down the right. Crosses it across. Not very good. Not very good. Right, Longy boy. Who have we got? Right, Longello heads it out. Dabo's going to hit it inside to Bielik. Gives it to Chong. Chong to Kadra. Kadra's going to run. He's going to run. He's going to run into trouble. He's got it back. He's passed. He shoots it. Hannibal! Hannibal! Yes! Come on. 4th goal of the season. We need to make a change. Right. Longello's going to come off for Trusty. Colin's going to come off. Joshua Williams. Chong's okay. Kadra's okay. Bielik isn't. We're going to go Bakuna. I don't know if you can play in that position, but we are just going to go with it. So Kadra's got a fantastic run down the left here. Cuts inside. I thought he'd lost it, but he did win it back. Wilson's got the initial save, and Hannibal's just done some kind of acrobatic kick to put it in the net. I'm very, very happy with that. We're up into 6th. Life's okay again. Kadra, please, let's get a second. Crosses it in. Sanson at the back post. Comes out to Hall. Hall's going to give it to Trusty, who is playing at left back. Gives it back to Hall. Hall back to Trusty. Look at this wonderful passing. He's going to lose it. Trusty's going to lose. He's a big boy. He's give it back to the keeper. Well done, Trusty. We're going to bring on Bellingham, the Chong as well. So Trusty down the left. Good ball to Hannibal. Nice inside to Hogan, and he's spooned it. He's spooned it. Absolute spoonage. Right. Is it time to bring on Duke? I don't think it is. I don't think it's time to bring on Duke. I think we need to keep our shape as we are. Long potentially can come off, or Sanderson. For Mark Roberts. Right, Cadra's going to hit it in. Who should be there? Long, and I've just took Long off. No, I haven't. Long. Just hope that we don't throw away this lead again, like we have done. We're going to bring in Roberts alongside Long. It's a cracking header. That is third goal of the season, fourth goal of the season. Yes, I do want to agree. And proceed with the tactical changes. Thank you. Wilson hits it long. Long hits it back in. Bellingham picks it up. Over to Roberts. Out to Joshua Williams. He's going to run down the right. Into Cadra. Nice bit of skill from Cadra. Nice pass up to Bellingham. He's going to chase it down. McNally clears it away. Turns and clears. Alvarez picks it up. Into Eccles. Great name that is. So Dabo down the right. Is that Frank? That's a goal. Oh, it's off the post. Williams just clears it out as well. Yeah, Fankati Dabo. What a great name that is. Right, Williams into Hannibal. Into Williams. He's hit it into Palmer. Just cleared it out. Long's headed it back to Mark Roberts. Into Williams. Into Hannibal. Can we get a third? Just for the morale. We can. Hogan just poacher's finish. Taps it in from close range. Have we got a dance, Hogan? No. We've just got a real good celebration. And we can breathe. We can calm it. Very happy with that. Hannibal down the right, into Hogan. Thunders it home. 3-0. Game, set and match. Fantastic. What a way to end the day as well. We're just going to give him a bit of praise. Excellent win. Clean sheet, 3 goals, into 6th. Couldn't ask for more. Well, if you've made it this far, thank you very much. And I hope this is kind of the end of our slide down the table. But give me a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.